Hi everyone, today's our topic is messaging for in-app and web user setup verification in community. So this is the second video of user setup verification and 10th video of messaging for in-app and web series. Okay, so in previous video I have explained you how to do user setup verification in external site. In this video, we will learn how to do user setup verification in community site. Okay. If you did not watch our previous video, please visit our channel or you can find the link of previous video in description. So this is the video token based user setup verification because we are following n number of steps to generate the certificate to generate the private key, public key. Okay. JWK file, multiple steps we are doing. So whatever steps I have given here, same we need here also in community site also. Okay, so first please go through this video. Okay, here we have one playlist. Okay, playlist is messaging for in-app and web. So videos is available in messaging for in-app and web as well as in Service Cloud because MIAW is part of Service Cloud only. Okay, so I have created two separate, but in both the playlist you will find the video link. Okay, so here you can see we have n number of videos how to set up MIAW, how to use standard pre-chat, how to do routing to bot, different settings, transcript, how to get the transcript means whatever the chat is going between customer and agent, how to get that transcript, how to use custom pre-chat, how to use MIAW in outside Salesforce mean external site, how to what is the limitation of MIAW, and how to do setup how to set up user setup verification. So in details I have explained. Okay, so in this video, I will explain how to set up user setup verification in community site. But first, I request you, please go through this video, otherwise you will not get any idea. Okay.
Before starting video, I want to introduce myself. I am Sunil Sharma, founder of Salesforce Dream Channel. I am Salesforce certified developer. We have a dedicated team that provide the paid service for Flow, Apex classes, Trigger, REST services, Service Cloud, Experience Cloud, Omni channel, messaging for in-app and web, user setup verification in messaging for in-app and web in community as well as external site etc. Please sir contact on our email sunilsharma1994.seeker@gmail.com if you need any paid service. You will get response in 2 hours once we receive email.
So if you want to do user setup verification in community site, then here you can see I have opened one community site. This is my community site. First, as if you have watched previous video, then for user setup verification, we need JWT token. Okay. So I have created one Apex class to generate the JWT token. User setup verification. This is my class. Okay. Here I have created one method called get JWT token. Okay. So this I have added one annotation called aura enabled because I want to call this method from LWC. Okay. So here you can say this is our method. Here what exactly I am doing? This is our header. Okay. So in header I have provided KID. So if you have watched my previous video, so in previous video when we have set up, okay, if we have set up JWK file and all those things, then we have provided one KID, key identification. So that key identification I have provided here. Okay. Here I have provided type should be JWT and algorithm should be RS256. Okay. Here I have created issuer time and expiry time. Issuer time means when I am issuing my token. Okay. So I have taken my current time divided by, because get time is returning me the time in millisecond. Okay. So that millisecond I have converted in seconds. That's why I have divided by 1000. Okay. Similarly, I have added expiry time. Expiry time I have added current time. I have added 1 hour. Okay. From now, after 1 hour, I want to provide a expiry. Okay. Here I have taken get time. Get time is providing me the time in seconds, sorry, milliseconds, that I have divided by 1000 so that I can get time in seconds. Okay. Here I have created one mat, because if you remember in previous video I have explained you header, payload and signature. Okay. So payload is the information with the help of that Salesforce will identify who the person who is trying to connect. Signature, with the help of that Salesforce is checking whether you are a valid, this JWT token is a valid or not. Okay. So here I am just checking that current user is guest user or not. If the current user is not a guest user, then I am taking the subject is nothing. SUB. SUB means subject. That is nothing. Just a identification of customer. So in our case, I am providing the logged in user email that I am giving as a, I am mentioning this will be unique in my case. Okay. In your case, it is not a unique. Then you can provide any unique value, but you need, whenever this user is logging, every time you need to provide same unique identification, because with the help of this subject only, Salesforce will manage your history. Okay. Now here I have provided ISS, so and expiry and IAT. IAT means issuer time and EXP means expiry time that we have collected from here. Okay. So everything I have kept in my map. Okay. ISS means issuer. Okay. Who is issuing this token? So in last video, when we have done JWK, when we have set up JWK, that time we have provided this value we have provided. Here you can see, go to here and messaging user study verification. If you remember, we have, when we have created key set, that time we have provided one value called JSON web key issuer. This is nothing, issuer only. That value I have provided here. So in last video, I have given this value. Same I have copy pasted here. So my header is ready. Okay. My payload is ready. This is my payload. Collect claims is nothing, my payload only. Okay. Now I have serialized whatever map I have created, that I have converted in a string with the help of JSON.serialize. Now I got my payload. I have header, I have payload, but directly I cannot use. I need to convert from a normal string to a encoded format. Base 64 encode I need to use. So for encoding, I am using this class called, this is a Apex standard class, encoding util dot base 64 encode. This is the standard class only. Okay, Salesforce standard class. Okay, here string. So this method base 64 encode, this is expecting blob. The type should be blob, but we got string. So first we need to convert from string to blob. So first I am converting from string to blob. Header is string. I have provided in blob dot value of, and the output of blob dot value of is blob. Okay. And that blob value I have provided to encoded base 64 encode. Now whatever the result I am getting, in that I am replacing plus with hyphen, slash with underscore, and equal plus dollar I am removing, equal plus and dollar. Whatever the value is coming like plus, equal and dollar, that I'm removing. Same I have done, this I have done for header. This one I have done for payload. Everything is same. Here you can see payload, replace plus with hyphen and slash with underscore and replace all. Wherever equal, plus and dollar is available, wherever, immediately replace with blank value. Blank value means we are removing that one. Okay. Now I have taken token. Token is nothing. Encoded header dot encoded payload. Okay. Now my partial token I got, but till now I have header and payload only, but till now I did not get signature. Signature. Okay. So to get the signature here I am using private key. Okay. Last time whatever the private key I got, in that I have removed everything. Removed everything means this extra thing like private beginning, private end, that I have removed, and this one I have kept in one line. Here you can see it is in multiple lines means if you will observe then multiple lines is coming because slash n is added. Okay. So by default slash n is added and because of that it is coming in multiple lines. So I have removed that one and I have kept intact text like this I have done. Okay. Removed. Space I have removed. Okay. So that I have done and I have kept in one line. Here you can see my private key is MIIE, starting with MIIE and ending with BID equal. MIIE and ending with BIG equal. Okay, that private key, whatever the private key I have, same I have copy pasted. Okay. Now I want to generate the signature. So signature I am generating. This is a Salesforce class only, standard Salesforce class. Crypto.sign. Crypto.sign. This is a standard class. In that I am providing my algorithm. My algorithm is in starting also I mentioned RS256. So that only I am giving here. Here we should pass RSA SHA 256. The algorithm is same only, but when I am using this class, then the value is like this RSA SHA 256, but algorithm is same only. Okay. Now, whatever token we have generated, that I am converting in block. Okay. And whatever the private key I have, that I'm till here I was encoding, but here I need to decode. Here you can see util class base 64 decode and private key I have provided. So now I have provided my private key in decode format, blob token I have provided algorithm and I got my signature. Okay. So here also, once I got my signature, that signature I need to encode. Signature I need to encode. So once my signature is encoded here, already my signature is blob. That's why I did not use blob dot value of. Okay. So once my signature is encoded, replace plus with hyphen slash with underscore dollar plus dollar I have removed. Okay. So encoded signature I got encoded our token. Both I have appended token dot signature. So finally what happened? Encoded header dot encoded payload dot encoded signature. And this is my final JWT token that I am returning. Okay. Now token is written. Now I have created, because this in community site, whatever JavaScript you can write in your head markup. But from head markup you cannot call Apex class. Okay. So that's why I have created one LWC component. Okay. So it is straightforward, simple only. And first I'm going to uh, meta XML. Yeah, this is my meta XML. Here is exposed is true and targets is lightning community underscore page and lightning community underscore default, because I want to use my LWC inside my community. That's why I have given these targets. Simple. Here, HTML I kept blank. Here you can put blank. Okay, because I want to use this LWC as a hidden component in community. That's why I don't want to use any HTML. Okay, now go to our JavaScript. Here it is simple only. Okay, these thing is not required. You know, here it is simple. I have created LWC component. In LWC component, I have called our Apex class user setup verification POC. User setup verification POC dot get JWT token. Dot get JWT token. Okay, so that I have imported here. This is not required. I am not using. I will remove. Okay, and this is the extra unwanted code. I will remove. Okay, I have removed. It is simple. Okay, unwanted code I have removed. Now I will go to here. Here we have to window dot add event listener. I have added and event name is on embedded messaging ready. Okay, this is one event. Here you can see this is one event. Okay, and this is part of connected callback. In MIAW, sorry, in LWC, whenever we listen any event, normally we use connected callback. So in connected callback, I am listening one event that is called on embedded messaging ready, and second event I am listening, and that is on embedded messaging identity token expired. Okay, so these are the two event I am listening, and both are belongs to MIAW. MIAW standard tokens. Sorry, MIAW standard events. Okay. Now what exactly I have done? In both the places, same code only I have copy pasted. Okay. So what exactly is happening? Get JWT token which I am imported, I have called. Once I am calling that one, once everything is okay, I will go to then method. Otherwise, if something is going wrong, then I will go to catch block. Okay. If I am going to then method, then what is the return type of this method? Get JWT token. Return type of get JWT token is string. String is nothing our token, JWT token. Okay. Now that JWT token I got, here you can see response. Response is nothing our JWT token. Once I got that one, I am hiring one custom event. This is the signature of custom event. Here you can see this dot dispatch event. If you know LWC, you will have idea that this is the signature to send the custom event. Okay, so this is this dot dispatch event, and this is which event I want to dispatch. Here I have specified new custom event. Okay, I am creating my custom event which I want to dispatch. Okay, new custom event. Here I have specified my custom event name is access token received. This is my custom event. Okay, in details section I have provided my JWT token. So in details I have one in details I have provided one object. In object key is data, and response is the JWT token which I have received from Apex class. Here bubbles true and compose true I have added, so that not only parent till body tag my the event custom event can propagate. Okay, by default bubble and compost both are false. I have added both are true, so that whatever the event I am passing, I am dispatching, that can reach to the top level component. Okay, now same I have added here. Okay, so what is the difference? This event is fired on embedded messaging ready event is fired when the first time the chat is initiated or page is loaded. Okay, but after a given time frame, after 1 hour or 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever time frame you have added, after that token will expire. So we need new token. So if once the token is expired, then Salesforce will send this event so that Salesforce can get a new token, new JWT token, so that whatever the conversation is going between customer and agent, that Salesforce can maintain, that can be continued. That's why. Okay. So same code I have copied, I have pasted. Okay. Now I have generated JWT token. I have listened our Salesforce MIW events, and we have fired our custom event. Now this custom event we need to listen. Okay. So first our job is whatever the component we have created, that we need to add here. I mentioned we need to add as a hidden component. So user, this is my component. I have added here. Okay, my component is added here. Now, whenever the page is loading, this component will load. This component will load, then it will call connected callback, because connected callback is the lifecycle method of LWC. Now, in that we have subscribed to two events. One is ready, and second is token expired. Okay, so whenever any one of them is listened, okay, we received, immediately we are going Apex class, and we are getting the JWT token. Once we get the JWT token, we are firing some custom event, and that custom event we need to listen in our head markup setting, advanced head markup, and you can copy paste this code. Okay, code is simple. Window.add event listener. Which event I want to listen? I want to listen access token received. Access token received. This is the our event name that we are firing. That I want to listen. Okay. Once I am receiving that event, what exactly I want to do? I want to use this code. Okay. Embedded service underscore bootstrap dot users verification set identity token. Here I am passing JWT, and here I am passing our JWT token, and JWT token, this is the signature. But here, from where I want to get my JWT token? Event, event dot detail dot data, event dot detail dot data. From here I am passing JWT token, which I am passing to this identity token, so that Salesforce, because this is the MIAW signature. If we are not passing in this, Salesforce does not consider it, that you have generated JWT token and all those things. Salesforce don't care. Okay. Now I have added. Okay. I will save. Okay. Here you can see our LWC component as a embedded messaging is useful for MIAW with what we can say MIAW in community site. I have already explained how to use in my startup video, messaging for in-app and web startup. Okay, go to publish. Here this is my old conversation. Okay, I will refresh one more time. Okay, here you can see I am currently as a logged in as a guest today. I will log in. Uh, Credentials. Okay. I have logged in. Here you can see Sunil site. I have logged in. Now I will initiate the chat. Here you can see it is maintaining the history. Okay. So last time I have, today is 21 according to my system, 21 June. Okay, I am in India. So my time is 1 o'clock afternoon, and that is 21 June. Okay, and here you can see my conversation. It is showing me April 22. Okay, April 22, um, 12 o'clock 6. Okay, today 12 o'clock 22. Today 12 o'clock 22. Okay, it is showing me for today also, and April 22 when I have done something. From that time it is showing me. Now I am initiating the thing. Here you can see agent. So here you can see agent got notification. Here you can see we have received. Hello, 1 o'clock 105 105. Okay, here you can see the entire conversation history. Session started, bot joined, conversation, everything is available. Okay, and here you can see the history is available from April 22. Continuously it is maintaining the history. Here you can see need help. Okay, now I'm disconnecting. Here you can see Sunil has left. Okay, customer can also end the chat. Okay, but here you can see customer can, when customer here is clicking on end chat, means customer messaging session is ended. Conversation will not be ended. Okay, entire life he will see only one conversation. Because of that only it is maintaining the entire conversation history. So how many times I am clicking on end? Neither agent nor customer can end the chat. They can end the messaging session only. Whenever they are ending, means they are ending the messaging session. Okay, here you can see if you are not enabled this one, what we can say, user setup verification after ending. Here you will see instead of minimize, you will see cross icon you will see to end the conversation. But in the case of user setup verification you will not see, means entire conversation is maintained. Okay, now this is the entire setup for user setup verification in community site. Okay,
Token-based user setup verification is complex. Is there any simple way for maintaining history? Yes, with the help of credentials-based verification we can do, but applicable only for community. Please wait for next video. Question related to Maya, messaging for in-app and web for you. Please listen carefully.
so here suppose I have initiated the chat. Okay, agent is accepting the chat. Agent got notification. Agent has accepted the chat. Okay, conversation started. Here you can see conversation started. Now here I want to show you one thing. Normally, if I am log out, I am doing log out. My conversation is going. Here you can see hi Sunil. Okay, thanks for contacting us. Okay, now I'm minimizing this one because otherwise I will not. This option is not visible for me. Okay, that's why I'm minimizing. Now I will click on logout. Okay, I will add /s so that I can go to the guest user site. When same site, but I have opened as a guest user. Focus on one thing. Once I have logged out, then my conversation should be ended. My messaging session or whatever conversation, that should be ended. Here you can see I have logged in as a guest user. Here you can see I have logged in as a guest user. That's why it is showing me login option. But still here you can see I can do conversation. Okay. After I have initiated the chat, when I was logged in and when I have logged out, still my conversation is going. That is not ended. And this is not only for user status verification. If you are using non-user status verification, then also same scenario is happening. Now, you just think that how can you resolve? Because in case, because if after logout also my conversation is visible, here you can see entire conversation is visible, then this is breaking the security according to customer perspective. Because maybe I have logged out. Okay, this is the this is my company site. Now same laptop is used by some other person. It is visible to that person also. So it is breaking the what we can say security, and your client is expecting that when customer log out the system, log out the site, community site or external site, he is using user set of verification or non-user set of verification. In both the case, once he is doing logout, immediately the conversation should be ended. Okay, how will you achieve? Because this scenario, whatever just now I have showed you, this is already applicable for community as well as for external site. Okay, also it is applicable for user setup verification as well as for non-user setup verification.
Thank you. Please like, comment and share our video. Please subscribe our channel Salesforce Dream and press bell icon for new video notification. We provide the paid services also. To get paid services you can contact on our email sunilsharma1994.seekar@gmail.com. You will receive answer in 2 hours after receiving email.